who's constantly on those roams.
Hello everyone and welcome back to G2 Esports vs XL LEC Summer Playoff Finals 2023. Picks and bans are underway. Game 1 went to G2. I would say they won that pretty convincingly. I'm so excited to see XL play in Game 2. Can they learn and adapt from that Game 1 and really take things to the European champions almost, G2, historic organization. I want to see it happen. I want to go to 5 games, and I want to see this explode. So, picks and bans underway. Fairly similar picks and bans. We got Rumble taken away from Odoamne. We know Odoamne is an absolute beast on that champion. Last series against Fnatic, he was crushing Fnatic's top laner. It was very scary. So G2 rightly banned that away, and we see Rel being picked up here. We don't know if that's Rel's going jungle or support. She can flex. So that's a nice first pick coming in there by G2. Really not showing too many cards, and yeah, Rel's been picked quite a few times in this tournament. And we see our favorites, Maokai, LeBlanc, Abadage, quite familiar with LeBlanc, and Maokai most likely going jungle here. If I'm not mistaken, that is Peach being quite familiar on Maokai. I think he's played him a few times, yeah. And Jax, very scary champion. We saw Jax XL versus Fnatic, and the Gnar was picked. Will we see another Gnar pick? I would love to see another Gnar pick. Singed. Oh, and we do get the Gnar pick. Okay, awesome. I love it when my predictions are right. And then we got it's such a good feeling for me. So we have Jax being locked here, Jax versus Gnar, and now we know Gnar's damage output and really threatens Jax. If Jax gets CC'd by Gnar, he is almost certainly dead. He has to use that counter-strike effectively in team fights, because otherwise Gnar CC's him, Maokai CC's him, you've got LeBlanc, like he is dead. So Jax has to be careful, has to use that counter-strike to dodge the CC effectively. You mess it up, you are in big trouble.
I will say that yesterday,
of course, Broken Blade really playing well last game against Odoamne. That surprised me a little bit, because Odoamne, last game he was doing, like, against Fnatic he was crushing. I thought he was going to come into this series and crush it too, but Broken Blade really stepping up here, doing an amazing job. And yeah, that's so good for G2. Now we have some second wave bans here. And Sejuani, Trundle, I'm not surprised, and the supports on being targeted for limit here, Rakan and Nautilus. So yeah, these are champions that have come up quite a few times. I'm guessing G2 don't want to let Patrick and Limit have Xayah Rakan. Seems like they might still take the Xayah away here. Xayah Rakan, yeah, you guys know Xayah Rakan, good combo, sync up the recalls, good synergy, and yeah, just we're seeing who's going to be picked here. And it looks like in terms of team compositions, I'm looking on the side of XL, and they have good team fight, good engage, and good mid game. They don't have so much late game. Gnar is there, but LeBlanc kind of falls away. She's not able to blow people up as effectively, and people can buy, yeah, you guys know that. And of course Xayah is okay late game, of course an AD carry, but there are better ones. Draven being picked up here. That would be so... okay, we have the Kog'Maw. Okay, so if we were talking about late game, I'm so excited to see the Kog'Maw. So if we're talking about late game, here I would say G2 has the edge with Jax. If he can split push into Gnaw, which he actually, to be honest, he does struggle against. Gnaw, split pushing Gnaw, of course, can bunny hop away. So, but the Kog'Maw there coming out, I would give the late game to G2, and I really like G2's composition. We have Braum and Rel there to protect the Kog'Maw. So yeah, to me it seems like a safe pick, and of course Kai'Sa mid, the AP and the scaling for Kai'Sa really strong late game. So to me, if you're going to talk about team compositions, I would say XL have to snowball this one. They got a Pyke as well. They got to really snowball this one. Get ahead early and push that lead. Pyke, of course, really good for gaining leads. And yeah, I think they are the onus is on them to really come out ahead in this early game. Because if I have Kog'Maw, Jax, I'm chilling. Kai'Sa, I'm chilling. Like I'm not waiting. I'm just gonna wait for the you know, take as long as you need. So XL kind of, in my opinion, under a little bit of pressure here. And it looks like we are underway. We are going into game. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 2, XL vs G2 Esports in the LEC Summer Playoff Final. Let's get it underway. Cue the music. Here we go.
So welcome to Summoner's Rift.
Level 1. Going into the river, seems. Not so much, probably just going to be a ward. I would say I would love to have seen an invade by XL, considering they have a Pyke, considering they have LeBlanc, Maokai, and considering they need that early lead. I would, yeah.
Punish the opportunities that push G2 when they have
seems like both teams just having a passive setup.
You've got that LeBlanc. I think you absolutely have to do that, and you have to do it early.
I think the interesting adaptation here is the fact that,
of course, Pyke went for a hook down the bottom brush to try and get them through the dragon pit, but otherwise, I would like to have seen more.
I should be able to win out.
They need to get ahead.
Trying to match Mickey in terms of his impact across the map. Obviously on Braum it is a little bit harder.
Their champion's not so effective when people start building magic resist. Like LeBlanc, when people start getting the MR items and the GAs and yeah, not so good.
Last time Hansama played this Kog'Maw against XL, 14
so just a little bit of laning. We see both teams pushing, of course. Oh, Mickey is hooked here, taking some damage. Some trades going down in the bot lane. Seems like both teams are really trying to push for that level 2. Of course, no one having a range support there, so that is gonna, both of them not, yeah, that is gonna hamper things a little bit for both of them.
Take control of the lane. Of course,
Broken Blade getting level 2. Level 2 in bot lane. We have some explosive action. Seems like they're just backing away. And if we look in that top lane, we see a ward there for Jax. That's really going to allow him to keep that push up onto Gnar. And when he's pushing, Gnar's not going to be able to use his range advantage if he's getting pushed in. Of course, Jax can also use his counter-strike to dodge the autos as he's pushing the wave. So really good ward there, just making it safe for Jax. Yike hovering top lane.
But I don't think that's a realistic dive, and for Yike, he's going to waste a lot of time. There's nothing for him to steal. He will drop a ward down. Then it connects the hook.
Ooh, a hook there onto Hansama, but he is so close to his tower.
Unbreakable, preventing some of that follow-up. Again, Lemon just applying that pressure.
And Pyke, yeah, really going for these trades. Advantageous because Pyke can heal up. He just presses W, backs out of vision, and yeah, he heals up. So that XL really enjoying these trades on the bot wave.
Still on that clear, looking to pick up the Skull and Crab.
Really favoring XL.
This is where we're going to see Patrick trying to just operate by his lonesome. Resets, gets the call, and this will open Limit now to actually start trying.
And we are seeing Pyke roam to mid. I'm interested to see if he can make something happen here. Caps? No. Hooks in, and he goes down under his tower. A 3-man tower dive at level 3/4. I would be so annoyed. Like, that is, I mean, amazing by XL. Really getting that lead. This is their win condition. They get the lead. They are really doing well here. And this is the first time in, second time in 2 games they got first blood. We can really see just XL tanking the tower for the, Limit tanking the tower for the right amount of tower shots. And yeah, just really good things going down there.
Of course, Caps was one of the hugely influential players in game number 1. Just a quick story time before any further action. 15 splits, he's made finals in 8 of them. Has a finals win rate of 80%.
So yeah, Caps getting camped, it seems. 2 games in a row. He is, makes sense, he's the iconic laner for G2. He is the bread and butter almost.
Might be in trouble here, but we'll be able to back away to safety.
Holding our breath, yeah, literally just waiting for the engages to play out. Right now, again,
still keeping up in CS, 38 to 39, so doing well there. We have some Pyke shenanigans, should be okay. He has that the E dash to get over the wall.
Contender that we've had in our title holder, even that we've had in the LEC. It'd also be only the 3rd team that has ever beaten G2 in a finals. Fnatic and Rogue, the other 2 teams that have managed to take that blow.
So laning phase. So far, looks like XL have really an advantage. Patrick getting caught, has to use flash and cleanse. We can see now, if this Cogmore gets ahead, that is going to be so scary for XL. You do not want to face a late game carry to start getting ahead over your early game. No, thank you. Cogmore really dishing out damage here. Handsammer getting hooked in. Peach is here. Yike is here too. Forced to flash. Though I look and actually maybe no flash went down. Mickey is getting hooked here. Do we have some action? It's like everyone's just gonna get away.
They still hold on to that small lead.
Mid lane is still in mid lane. I would really love to see a push here from LeBlanc and come down. And maybe set up a tower dive.
Coming through from Limit. Should net them though.
If LeBlanc can push.
Just with the amount of control XL get on that bot side and in mid lane, this would be an easy pickle.
Yeah, notice as well Peach. He's just been farming up a storm. He does have that camp advantage over Yike.
Yeah, I think LeBlanc can push in that situation into a Kai'Sa.
They're looking to secure the Dragon Limit.
Kai'Sa, of course, not the best wave clear early on.
To the Pyke. At what point are you overstaying your welcome? Limit saying, well, I haven't overstayed it yet. I've still got time, but no mana.
Limit being caught here. He does go down, and that is just Limit being out of position, a little bit too confident on that Pyke pick. And yeah, LeBlanc can also push with her W. So both maybe. Oh, they're getting dived here. No, it seems like they're going to back away. Yeah. And oh my goodness, if we go to top lane, that is Ottawamne getting dove in between his tier 2 and his tier 3 tower. Oh my, that is not looking so good. And we do have LeBlanc coming down here. She is going to try and take down Handsammer. It seems they are so low, and is LeBlanc going to take them down? Oh my goodness! How does that happen? Abadage, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Abadage, he must be fuming. Like, absolutely fuming. That is not a good feeling. Getting both of them so low and not being taken down there? No way. I am, yeah. That is something else. So we can see, gets the Q, W, WAU into both of them. Kog'Maw flashes and jukes the E. And just the counter damage here, and knowing the amount of damage he can take up, and the Braum shield. Oh, and Abadage tries to run through it, but he doesn't get the last auto. Oh my god. I'm sorry, that's disgusting. I would be fuming. Absolutely fuming. That's, oh my. Well played by G2, Handsamer bot lane, and really Mickey just pushing the edge to their champions. They were on the brink of death. Had to fight for glory, and they did. Well done. Limit seems like he's getting caught out of position again. Limit not having a good game here. And Peach really using the Maokai ultimate. It seems like XL just getting caught here. Maokai is surely going down here. And yeah, if we take a look in the bot lane, LeBlanc pushing, really getting some farm in, getting some plates. So it's not the end of the world. G2 gonna hop on that Herald. And we do have a gold lead springing here. But 1,000 gold, and Caps coming down onto Abadage. Abadage in a little bit of trouble, it seems. Oh, he is going back in. This is going to be a fight to the death, ladies and gentlemen. No, it isn't. Though I do expect LeBlanc. Oh, and Limit hit coming in onto Broken Blade. The flash away from Pyke's stun. Broken Blade and Onuamne duking it out here is who is going to go down. Onuamne goes down and Broken Blade gets the kill. 2v1. Well done, Broken Blade. That flash out of Pyke's E really changing the dynamic of that gang. Really good reaction time. Really good flash. Amazing Broken Blade.
Another kill for XL. And at this point, you just have to say it. G2 is just straight up outplaying XL.
And seems things have calmed down a little bit. We just had a massive burst of action. Oh my goodness, I love this game. Broken Blade, like just the flash away onto Onuamne, really allowing for that extra damage. Doesn't get stunned up against the wall instantly. And we can see he gets the last bit of vision. He puts a ward in the bush and gets that last bit of vision so he can finish him off. Well done, Broken Blade. And Limit managed to get away.
Those autos from the minions would have killed him.
The other crazy thing is, so the counter strike from Broken Blade also interrupted the Q that he was beginning to channel. So he had nothing. There was nothing that Limit could
amazing
to
stuff by
G2.
G2.
And then the second that he tried to get the Q up again, that's when the stun actually came through. So just a series of unfortunate.
So we can see some wards coming down. People just
I expect him to be very, very close.
Want to get vision set up for Dragon. It is spawning in, okay, well, not very soon, or a minute or so.
Not really working out too well for XL in this one. Let's see what they can do now.
I cannot wait to see the mechanics
breakdowns
of those plays in slow motion.
XL sent their bot lane mid, and G2 actually not responding, saying, okay, we're gonna just send Kai'Sa mid and yeah.
A little bit anxious, a little bit nervous. Of course.
That was amazing. That piece of action we got. Oh yeah, man. I love it.
The scaling in the front line is just going to be impossible to burn through.
I can tell you right now, Quickshot, without a shadow of a doubt, my mother is very stressed.
And we have teleport being used by Abadage, not wanting to miss out on farm here. You know, I would prefer to see Abadage save his teleport for to make plays, because they do have to get ahead and they are behind. G2 catching out Peach here. He is caught. Maokai almost goes down, but he's surely going down here. He does. And that is going to set up a free Drake on the side of G2. Yike. Doesn't look like he's going to go down here on the rail. And yeah, and oh my goodness, they are out of position. Limit and Patrick being caught here. Patrick forced to use his ultimate. Patrick dancing around, just trying to get some extra damage. Maybe stop them from doing Dragon. Jax jumping onto Onuamne, does use his ultimate here. Good trade for Jax. Is he gonna tower dive? No, he isn't.
Such a great spot there. Preventing that damage, and of course now
would love to see a tower dive there.
That they had lost the numbers, they do have a couple of seconds onto this Dragon. Rift Herald is dropped in the middle lane, exactly as to be expected. No ultimate available for Peach. Mickey's the target.
Mickey being hooked in. XL starting the Dragon. That surprises me. Yeah, I would have thought G2 would have started it, but maybe they were low. They were a bit scared. Abbedagge going in for some damage, and people are getting low, jockeying for position. Dragon being continued by G2. Peach gets the steal. Amazing steal by Peach there, and Mickey looks so low. Limit's getting into the fray, and Maokai does go down. Patrick and Abbedagge, they are chasing. They're chasing. Can they get anything done here? And the snipe by Hansammer. Abbedagge picking up a snipe of his own. Snipers getting sniped. I love this game. And we are underway in the grand final of game 2, the grand final. Things are heating up. Holy moly.
Holding on with what they can, finding picks here and there. They are able to secure the
Patrick
dragon,
pushing mid lane, gonna surely get some plates or not. And Abbedagge versus Caps in the bot lane. People could go down here. Rel is there, but she is recalling. LeBlanc moving away.
With the dragon going over.
And if we look at items, we see most people here picking up their first item. The AD item onto Kai'Sa and LeBlanc. Junglers have their first item. No, a little bit behind. Don't not picking up his first item. I would be, yeah, he's going to be a little bit afraid of Jax now in those team fights, in those split push situations.
This is on those initiators. It's a huge impact. So with him being targeted, his champion pool being reduced, he's now fallen back to this pipe. 1, 3, and 2.
Moving towards the top lane. No, does have ultimate.
Top. Caps is here as well.
Odoame being very careful. Spidey senses tingling. He does suss it out.
The cost of the tower.
They should give up the tower for G2, but also
and that is a tower for G2. Good macro there, really just identifying 3v1. Hey, we can push here.
There's just not enough reinforcements on this top side.
And of course, if people from XL go through the jungle, it's littered with wards, G2 members.
And they are pushing the tier 2 tower. Are they going to get it? It's going so low. It seems like they're going to get it. A free 2 towers. No response by XL. Really should be responding here. Sorry, my bad. They are pushing. LeBlanc is pushing bot lane, and a little bit afraid of the Jax there, and yeah, rightly should be. Jax, of course, 2-0, really a powerhouse now, completing that first item. He is very tanky, going to be able to sustain a lot of the damage by LeBlanc and just out-push her in the side lanes. He also has healing vamp as well, or lifesteal as well. So yeah, Jax and into LeBlanc. LeBlanc doesn't like that lane. So things working out really well here for G2.
Instead, they're going to cross map. Look at Broken Blade in the bot lane while Abbedagge is moved up.
Broken Blade pushing. Looks like he's gonna get bot lane tier 3 tower. Peach, Limit, and Patrick seem to be caught here. Peach should be okay. Caps, is he gonna ultimate? He doesn't. Just using the W for poke. Of course, Kai'Sa with the poke damage. Kai'Sa's second item with this poke damage, not fun to play against. The range just so much on that Kai'Sa W.
Have at least traded some of those objectives once G2 commits.
And this is the problem that you have for XL. Broken Blade is massive in a side lane comparatively to Odoamne. You want to have a
Limit, making sure he's not caught out here. Handsome and Mickey really pressuring that tier 2. Of course, the Siege potential with Kog'Maw, very good. You have that W for the added range. You have the Braum there, you have the Jax, you have the Rel. You have the Kog'Maw E. You have quite a bit of disengage in CC, so Kog'Maw can somewhat walk up to these towers. Of course, on the other side, Maokai ultimate is very scary. Pyke can be quite scary too, so decent siege there for G2, but still has to be a little bit afraid of the CC on XL side.
I think we're starting to see that. Limit definitely being unlocked on the map, looking for plays, is definitely encouraging the rest of XL to be proactive as well.
And it looks like for XL,
Caps in a dangerous position, no vision. Is surely getting dove here, does run upwards, but he is surely going down. Kill, is it going to be donated? Taking quite a while there. And Peach does get extremely low off that play. Rift Herald going down, that should be the tier 3 for top side. And we can see in this mid lane, if we look in the minimap, LeBlanc getting hammered. She cannot wave clear a Kog'Maw. And she looks like she's getting dove. Should be okay. Yeah, she cannot wave clear the Kog'Maw and try and defend that tower. She's really struggling here. Patrick getting that tier 2 tower, so they are going to make a trade here. Amazing play by XL. Really balancing the gold. If we look at the gold lead, 34 to 33k, not much at all. Broken Blade pushing onto Maokai. Maokai in trouble here. Is he going to pick up a kill? Oh my goodness, the damage coming out from Broken Blade almost gets Patrick. Well played by XL just to shut him down there. And if we look at the minimap, Drake is being taken. And it looks like 2 Drakes to 1. Jax is down here. Are they going to fight? Hansama in a bit of trouble. LeBlanc jumping onto the backline here. Really pushing him down. Odoamne getting focused down. And the stun coming out onto Hansama and the flash. And Odoamne getting taken down there. You really think he has Kog'Maw after he jumps on him, but no. Really well played there by G2. And Abadage jumping in. It looks like Caps is going down, and he does. Limit in a little bit of trouble here. Can he weave his way out? Abadage pushing in, trying to support his teammate. Maokai, reinforcements coming in, does turn it back onto Mickey. Rel and Broken Blade here, really trying to turn this one around. Can they turn it around? And they do. Patrick going down. There is not much damage now. Abadage is alive, but they're so tanky on the side of G2, and they are going to manage to pick up Peach here. Can they turn it around to Abadage too? Is he going to get out alive? Abadage juking it around, using the LeBlanc cone, and he does go down. That was a really good try by Abadage. If we see how he used his passive, the clone, he left it still, and he made the clone run away to try and bait G2 into following the clone through the brush. Unfortunately, it didn't work out, but I like good thinking. Baron being started by G2, they are quite low. Are they going to get this one? Seems they are. XL not really having the numbers here to contest.
Killer Instinct is thrown out and is forced to hop over the wall. And a 20-minute Baron.
And this is really scary. Now, what was only a couple minutes ago, 1k gold lead, 3k gold lead now. Abadage does pick up a tower though, really doing well, pushing these side lanes and equalizing these towers for his team. Both teams doing very well here. With these side lane towers, their macro play, really, you can really see it's on the edge, really trying to trade tit-for-tat and just trying to get the most out of everything. And G2, Caps is in trouble here. Is he going to go down? He does go down. Really good side lane play, really disrupting that Baron push off of G2. This is so huge by XL. Really just saying, okay, you're not getting any money from your Baron almost. Limit, can he survive? He is a pike, can jump the walls, can go invisible, get the speed boost. Is he gonna CC? He does CC for the hook. Can he E over a wall? Getting the W. Can Mickey land CC? Doesn't, and on the other side we have Abadage dodging out of the way of the Kog'Maw, holy moly. Limit, running for the hills it seems. Someone's been listening to Iron Maiden. Limit, blast code, and he does get away. Amazing. Good play by Limit there.
It was crashed underneath their own tier 2, and then for Odo couldn't quite get onto that mid lane tower in time.
We can see
G2, yes,
Hansama farming it up mid lane. Baron picked up G2, didn't do much. Really good play by XL, just completely disrupting their Baron there. They don't have really the waves lined up to make any push now, and yeah. Now I said XL are a bit they had to get ahead. They have late game advantage. It's true. If LeBlanc can pick up Kog'Maw, I think they have their late game mitigated quite a bit. Maokai again stalling this Baron. G2 not able to get into towers. They do go for an engage. Braum is caught here. Abadage landing some trades onto Jax, does back away. And looks like XL is being sniped by the Kog'Maw, and just the sheer amount of Kog'Maw damage is at least going to force them away for this one tower. So one tower picked up by the Baron. Limit posturing on the side. seeing if he can find anything. Doesn't find Mickey.
They will be able to get good resets off here.
Almost, and we have the Kaiser W's being very annoying there, just chunking the health bar of threatening to chunk the health bar of Arron there.
Just weathering the storm, tanking all of that up.
Amazing game. Love this game.
So now we kind of take stock of the whole
Kog'Maw picking up a red buff.
It's about to fall off. Not the greatest Baron power play.
Is he going to opt for the Guardian Angel? A lot of burst damage. No. Pike, LeBlanc. Patrick forced the flash away, and the flash by Jax does get hooked off the wall by Limit. Amazing hook to save his teammate. Maokai being jumped on. It seems like Jax is just running after whoever he wants here. So threatening. No needs to shut him down. Needs to get that stun and get that damage. But of course, if we look on Nal's items, he's a little bit behind. 2 items to 2.5. He still is able to threaten Jax at this point, and if we look at the CS, actually 25 CS above, so actually definitely able to shut down this Jax here. XL are by no means out of this, only 2k gold deficit, and if we look at the champions and how things are going to go, and how things can go, I think, yeah, they really have a good chance of coming back into this game.
Closer to level 15, 2 dragons now for
G2 picking up the second Drake, 2 Drakes to 2.
Okay, game 2 definitely giving us.
And we can see now 2 minutes on Baron. Our team's gonna start looking for wards in the river, start threatening that Baron, trying to choke the enemy out of their vision.
XL have succeeded in slowing down. So I think we heard the
I don't know. I hope so.
They want to slow down the game a little bit more, but that was more towards if they wanted to go for these scale.
Oduamne farming it up, really doing a good job. Going behind in lane. I think 2 kills to Jax, 0-3 I think he was even maybe, and now coming out ahead on the CS lead, 30 CS by Jax, almost pretty much mitigating that lead. 1k between the 2 top laners. I would have expected more.
He is incredibly close to finishing that.
Good job by Oduamne, really making sure he doesn't fall out of this game, despite the laning phase.
Which is insane. We looked into the stats.
Good job, yeah, no, good job by Oduamne.
No, there wasn't. This man just averaged 1,000 damage per game. That damage percentage.
1 minute on Baron.
It's crazy.
We can see now Mickey pushing into the enemy's jungle, trying to put some wards down. Yike clearing. XL have to make sure they're not choked out of vision here. Baron goes down extremely fast with Kog'Maw. We do have some action here. Limit getting caught again. Sorry, Limit. I am bashing on you a little bit. Yike just posturing. Seems like both sides are going to back away. Abadage looking for some poke damage. Pike putting himself in a dangerous position, half health, just to try and land a hook onto one of the tanky members. I think he's a little bit tilted. Maybe.
All G2 have to do is keep
he got caught a few times in the game. Maybe that is affecting his mindset and just yeah.
Limit forced to reset as well because he took so much damage. So
of course, with these wards in the jungle, Kog'Maw and Kai'Sa really going to be able to poke. Something I haven't pointed out. G2 have a really good late game team fighting team, but they also have quite a really good poke as well. They are a poke comp actually. With Caps with the W and Kog'Maw with the R. Really, just those wards in the enemy jungle really going to be helping the side of G2. Abadage moving out of the Baron pit, trying to aggro the Baron, see if he can get some poke onto Yike through the Baron, and he does. Pops off a little bit of health through the shield, landing some more poke. Abadage backing away. This is it. This is the team fight, I think, that decides the game. Both teams being very careful. No mistakes wanting to be made. Abadage landing some poke. G2 starting the Baron. Peach getting chunked out by Kai'Sa here, really not being afraid, but also like he's gonna get so low. Maokai ultimate does go down. Braum getting caught. G2 peeling off the Baron, both sides backing away. It looks like Limit's gonna try and land a hook, doesn't land a hook. Kog'Maw in so much damage, and the massive damage onto Kog'Maw. LeBlanc does get away safely. Abadage trying to go back in. Jack seems like he's going in and out. Both sides backing away. Holy moly! I love this game.
The back of starting that Baron. If I'm XL, I'm pretty happy with how that skirmish played out.
And yeah, I feel next team fight deciding this game. Both sides have to be so careful. If you're on the side of G2, you want to land your poke like they're doing before you get an engage. You're gonna have so much damage from the Kog'Maw and Kai'Sa W. Yeah. So
played that very well, very patiently, and they weathered the pressure from G2 effectively.
And now they get to reset, come out onto the map faster as well, as G2 didn't quite get there in time. Push out these waves, look for
taking a little bit of damage there.
That can then move over towards Dragon. And
Drake is coming up soon.
The fact you don't have these flashes.
Will the teams pivot towards the Dragon, or will they still be afraid of the Baron pit? You don't want to Baron up Kog'Maw. Limit taking so much damage from Kai'Sa. Holy moly, tanked by Patrick. A bit afraid there that Limit is going to go down. We can really see the poke coming out of Kai'Sa here. Not fun at all. So scary. Not fun to be against, at least.
But just a quick highlight of how the games went last week. G2 wins all the way up there. You can see the gold graph positive for
Vision being cleared. Seems like both teams still hovering towards the Baron pit. Next team fight, I feel, yeah, I said so many times, I really feel it's going to alter the course of this game. Limit taking a quarter health, maybe even a third, from a Kai'Sa W. Oh my goodness.
This is where it becomes so difficult to try and step up. They need to find some way to make this happen.
Vision being shown. G2 starting the Baron. Abadage going in for some poke. G2 Baron, third health. Can XL do anything about it? And it gets smited away by Peach. Holy moly! And it looks like they're going to opt for the team fight. XL getting absolutely stunned. Kog'Maw AoE. Oh my goodness, Kog'Maw AoE and Jack's Counter-Strike really racking up there and so much damage being done. G2 saying, you can take my Baron, I'll take your team. G2 heading over to the Dragon Pit. Surely this is going to be picked up by the side of G2 and yeah, really threatening XL. I really feel like they had a chance to back away there, maybe only let Maokai go down and use that Baron maybe to stall. They did opt for the fight there. We can see Peach, the Baron getting solo. I almost thought he wasn't going to get it in time. Abadage goes in for some poke. Peach really going in, flashing and timing it so well there. And we can see now what goes wrong here for XL. Peach gets focused down, and just the Counter-Strike and the Kog'Maw AoE is too much to deal with. The carries being caught by the Jack CC there. Yeah, no, they weren't going to deal with that. Like, yeah, they got absolutely... they stacked up. They need to spread out against the Counter-Strike, against the Kog'Maw AoE. They just got shredded. Yeah, they have to split up. Now, good news, Deathcap being picked up on the side of Abadage. I think he can one-shot Kog'Maw. I think if he gets the right position, he can one-shot Kog'Maw. So good news there on the side of XL. If we look at the gold lead, it's nothing. 100 gold at this point in the game, nothing. G2 teleports coming in by Caps. Ottawamne, can he make it out? XL in a little bit of trouble here. Teleports being used on the side of XL. Looks like they are going to go for the fight. Maokai ultimate completely misses everyone. Broken Blade going in, going into stasis. XL waiting it out. Good hook by Hiker. It does go down though. Broken Blade so tanky. Surviving. G2 here are here to support. Looks like XL are being chased down here. Patrick, life being taken. XL, Ottawamne going down. This is surely going to be it for G2. Broken Blade chasing onto Peach. Peach surely going down here as well. And this is going to be it, surely. LeBlanc, can she do anything? Does pick up Broken Blade. Quadra kill by Jax there. Amazing stuff. Quadra kill. We have Hanshammer being poked. Can LeBlanc stall the game? If we look at the death time, it's 5 seconds on Pack, 23 on Patrick, 30 for the top and jungle for XL. Limit is respawning. Are they going to push for the end here? Abadage taking lots of damage. It looks like G2 pushing in for the end. Can Abadage, can Limit survive? Trying to kill the minions, trying to focus the minions. First Nexus tower is falling. Limit buying some time. G2 backing away. Woo! And it looks like barely G2 aren't able to finish the game. Just picking up a Nexus Tower. Now, are they going to be pursued? They are being pursued. XL, following. Can they find anything? Pycook misses. Abadage trying to chase them down.
They want to keep chasing this. They want to punish G2 for staying out of the
Surely they are overextending it. Surely they're not going to chase them. They don't want them to go back. I think they don't want them to go back and buy and use the money and have a big item advantage. They're kind of low now, and they want to take their chances now. Unfortunately, they don't find a team fight. Mid inhibitor taken. Limit sniped by Caps. Someone call him a marksman. Holy moly! And it looks like the TP onto Broken Blade. XL in trouble here, getting pincered on, and the amazing blast cone really allowing them to make some distance away. Odoamne now, can he get away? Hopping away, Maokai Ultimate used to disengage, and the damage by Kai'Sa, ridiculous! Abadage and Limit stood no chance. Mickey pushing in, Odoamne hopping away, XL barely hanging on here. I love this game. really holy amazing stuff there. It was like a pincer back and forth, you know. XL following the G2 and yeah, I love seeing that stuff.
Are forced underneath their own base once more, and this is where G2 are
now
looking to thrive.
Dragon coming up soon. Abadage 20 seconds. They should be in a position to contest. They might have their wards choked out a little bit. Can Abadage make it there in time? He should be able to.
This will be the last cage fight between the two in this game. Han Sama, 4 items.
Just really scary now for XL. Mid inhib down, and just the damage coming out by Kog'Maw and Kai'Sa. Holy moly! And they can do it at range. Like they can do it. Yeah, that range really causing a problem. Mickey, Patrick does ult the Braum ultimate. Maokai ultimate used. Not picking up anything. Poke coming down by Abadage. Hook finding Hansama. Unfortunately, no follow-up for the side of XL. Drake is being started, not going to be contested, saying, okay, you can take the soul.
To contest, ultimately we're pushed away.
Well, they can't now. Patrick has no ult and he has no flash, so
yeah, no, this is intense stuff in the grand final for best of 5. I love this back and forth. Don't we all love to see those close games? XL really need to find a way onto Kog'Maw, Kai'Sa, like Abadage is doing, but the return damage and the snipes coming out by Kai'Sa, ridiculous. XL Abadage again taken down, the Broken Blade pursuing. Does go into stasis. Let's see if G2 can close this one out. Surely Patrick being picked up here. The sheer amount of damage coming out by one auto on Jax, so scary. Just the damage on G2 is so difficult to deal with on the side of XL. Like I feel like they are behind so much, but if we look at the gold, like it's so close. Kog'Maw sniping, Kai'Sa sniping. It's so hard to deal with, yeah. Like I feel like what would have really been a good pick here is maybe a Malphite. Just saying, okay, we're gonna press R on your carries, and yeah, there is a lot of magic damage on the side of G2 though, so maybe not. Maybe it would have just been okay or not so good. Just need something to close the distance on those carries or blow them up. Because LeBlanc at this point in the game, she can deal so much, she can deal decent damage, but she's taking it back so much. And yeah, G2 being able to close game 2 out. Good stuff by G2. Grand final, G2 really bringing it to the side of XL. Amazing stuff. We will see, can XL claw it back? They played so amazingly against Fnatic. They have it in them. Can they bring it to the surface? Find out in Game 3 of the Grand Final. See you in a little bit.